I was so lucky. I was lying on that ground. I was going to kill myself. I had a friend. You know him. His name is Jim Gray, one of the Hall of Fame broadcasters that I've had the privilege of working with for the last 20 years of my life. I worked with Jim every weekend for 20 years. And one weekend I wasn't there, and Jim said, "Where's Bill?" He's on the ground with his back. Jim called me every day. Jim called me every day and said, "Bill, don't give up. You can make it." And Jim, he went out and he found my doctor. And he went out and he found NuVasive, the medical device company, which a dozen years ago was a dream, was a startup, was a vision. How can we help people whose lives are ruined? And not only their lives are ruined, but their spouses' lives, and everybody around them, their lives are ruined. And so they've completely changed our world. And I tried everything to avoid spine surgery. The last thing I want is somebody cutting me open. Spine surgeons, they do 4 things. They take junk out. They decompress to allow the movement of the spinal cord. And then they straighten the spine. And finally, when needed, they stabilize it with all the hardware. And I had all 4 of those things done to me. But I didn't want anybody cutting me open. It's one thing when they start cutting on your feet. That was all to get back to playing basketball. But without any sort of positive reinforcement. And that's why I'm so passionately committed to the Better Way Back program. Think for a moment about the ultimate lesson in life as a student. And the mantra that applies here is you'll never learn what you don't want to know. And so here I was, scared to death about this spine surgery. So I did everything. All the different techniques, the massage, the yoga, the acupuncture, the drugs, the stretching, the core training, everything possible to develop that balance and symmetry, but it wasn't working. And ultimately, I needed to have surgery. If you break your arm, it's one deal. You break your leg, come on. They put a cast on it, you get better. When you're in the world of spine health, you're in it for the rest of your life. I had no idea. You'll never learn what you don't want to know.